So I took out the cinder blocks out of the jerk tank. Somebody came over and bought a bunch of this fish, and I took out the cinder blocks to catch them, and then I liked so much how I can see everybody, and I was tired of them hiding behind and not seeing who is what, who is sick, who is not sick, what's happening. So I decided to leave it like that as an experiment. And of course, after 2 days I noticed that the alpha, the Purple Labeo carp, called terrorist, really took it out on the Asian red-tailed catfish. You see the terrorist mouth, suction mouth. That's how she attacks her rivals. So yesterday night he went into this quarantine tank temporarily. Of course now he's hating all the koi. So now this was temporary anyway, so I'm gonna put him, probably try him in the 1800 gallon, see what happens. Hopefully he will relax there. Last time we had a 3-foot Asian red tail in 4500 gallon. He was a model citizen, even though he was a horror in a small tank. So he's going into the 1800 gallon, and we'll see how he takes there. I was just hoping that he would heal up here, because all the skin is gonna fall off, I'm pretty sure. The one that was sucked on very hard and repeatedly. But he's not playing nice. He's not stressed enough to leave the koi alone. See how they're all afraid of him, huddled up in that corner, and he's ruling this half of the tank. So we'll put him in 1800 gallon and see what happens. It seems like they're doing okay without the cinder blocks, the rest of them, except for the Asian upside down. I'm sorry, the Asian red tail. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now. There is only Nile tilapia, blue tilapia, vieja, hybrid, Mayan, Purple Labeo, the female mystus, and the Dove female in the corner over there under the pipe. It claimed the only semi-protected spot, it seems. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Anyhow, the chewed up boy is going. That was easy. I was thinking maybe he would chew up, he would bother Dora, but then I'm hoping he will relax. Therefore, I want to try it. If he's bothering Dora, he's out of there. That's for sure. As I said, we raised one to about 3 feet, and he spent I want to say 2 or 3 years in the 4,500 gallon before I lost him. Now in retrospect, I think to not fortifying his food enough, probably thiaminase B1, because it was, he just died for no good reason. And he was a horror in the 240, not tolerating anybody. But he was a sweetheart in the 4,500, not bothering anybody at all. So we'll see. There he is by the back wall. You can see him by the chewed up, by the patches, white patches on his skin. Courtesy of terrorists, the Purple Labeo, who confirmed his alpha status in the jerk tank for sure. I didn't know that, but I mean, in retrospect, it's obvious that the red tail was able to hide in the cinder blocks and then between the cinder blocks from the Purple Labeo advances, because Purple Labeo is bigger and couldn't go into the holes of the cinder blocks, but he could. So when I took him out, his aggression was not enough to handle terrorist 1. Anyhow, we'll report later when he settles down and we'll tell you what happens. Hopefully it doesn't bother anybody here, especially Dora, who's our star. The stress is going away. So the red tail is moving around. Check it out, his new digs. This is about 15 minutes later. Checking out the size. He went to all the corners. He's just actually going the perimeter right now, surveying his new property. See? Just right along the wall. He completed his first circle right now. I don't know if he's gonna go for the second. Yep. He's going for the second, just to make sure. Dora ran into something on the adipose fin, so probably freaked out when I added a new fish. So that's not the work of the newcomer at all. Oh, here he is. I lost him for a second. He's doing his second patrol of the perimeter. Everybody's getting out of his way. Okay, we'll let him be. See you later.